What's up, everybody? Jayville Sports here with my sports betting picks video, college football edition. It is Friday night, October the 6th. Giveaway Friday is here. We've made it to week number 6 of the college football season. Let's jump into it. All right, welcome to those of you who are new to the channel. Welcome. I do a college football video every single Friday in which I give out a bunch of picks for college football Saturday. I do what's called a long shot parlay. I throw in a long shot parlay, I try to hit it, but it's my fun way of giving you guys a bunch of different plays that I like. I don't necessarily recommend you guys throw in the long shot parlay unless you want to get crazy with me. I'm not expecting to hit the long shot parlay at all this year. I am hoping, I am trying, but it's called a long shot for a reason. But like I said, it's just my fun way of giving you guys a bunch of different plays. What I do recommend is plucking out your favorites, doing some straight bets, maybe a 2-team parlay. Whatever it is that you guys want to do with the plays is up to you. I save my best bets for those of you who are a part of the village, and I send those out early Saturday morning. If you want to be a part of the village, the website's at the top of the screen. jvillesportspicks.com is where to go to sign up. I'll talk a little bit about that here shortly. Other than that, it's giveaway Friday. We always start the video off doing a giveaway. So for this portion of the giveaway, so I'll explain how it works. Every single Friday I do what's called giveaway Friday, where I give away money to one viewer here on the channel. And it's very simple. In order to qualify, number one, you have to be subscribed to the channel. So go ahead and do that now. Go to the bottom of this video, click the subscribe button. Make sure you have notifications on so you always know when new videos pop up. Number two, make sure you like this video. And number three, make sure you leave a comment on this video because that's where I will be picking the winner from. It's very simple. So all of our past winners have already been paid out. So I'm looking to pay out a new winner. And I'm going to set a new goal for this video. I mean, we've been crushing the goals. It's not even close. That's awesome. But today's goal, I'm going to raise it a little bit. It's going to be 40. If this video gets 40 likes and comments combined, I will pick one person in the comment section, and that person is going to win $40. It's that simple. Just make sure you do the 3 steps. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Obviously, that's going to help us hit the goal. And then make sure you leave a comment in the comment section. That's also going to help us reach the goal. The comment could be anything. Multiple comments will not count for multiple entries. Feel free to leave multiple comments if you wish, but it will only count as one entry into the giveaway. If you don't know what to say in the comment section, give out a play that you guys like. A bunch of action here on Saturday. We got the MLB playoffs continuing with 4 games. We have, what else do we have? I think we have 1 CFL game, and then of course a full slate of college football. So give out a play that you guys like, and it's that simple. And I will pick the winner in my next video, which you won't have to wait too long for. It's going to be my NFL video, so that will be coming out Saturday night. If you've already won the giveaway, you can win multiple times, so don't worry about that. So that is giveaway Friday. Just my fun way of giving back to you guys because you guys are amazing. So now let's go ahead and jump into some college football action. Like I said, I do what's called a long shot parlay. So we'll recap our long shot parlay from last week, and then we'll get into this week's long shot parlay. I do, again, want to mention my website, jvillesportspicks.com. If you want to receive my best bets in all sports, again, right now we have college football, NFL, MLB, and CFL. Those are really the 4 sports we got going on right now. But guess what? NBA preseason has just started. Probably won't have many preseason plays, if any. But it's just a sign that NBA is right around the corner. And then hockey preseason is about to wrap up. Hockey regular season is about to start. NBA and NHL are 2 sports we crush every single year. So very excited to get those 2 back in the mix. And then next month we have college basketball. So exciting times right now. If you want to receive all of my best bets in all sports, very simple. Just go to the website, jvillesportspicks.com, to sign up. Once you sign up, it's very simple. You'll start receiving emails each and every day. You don't have to go check around to any websites to try to find the plays. I send them right to your email box around the same time each and every day, so you know when to expect, and I'll give you plenty of time to get your plays in. So that's the website. That's how to sign up. Now let's go ahead and move on to the long shots. So Let me go ahead and pull up last week's long shot parlay. It was a big one. It was a 15 teamer. 135 would have paid out over $30,000. Like I said, not expecting to hit this, but we actually did very, very well. Look at this. So we had 15 plays and we hit 1, 2, 3, 4 misses. So we hit 11 out of 15. So that's what it's all about. If you would have plucked out your favorites, did some straight bets, did some smaller parlays, you would have had some success. We had Huskies +4. They lost by 1. We had Tulane. They just struggled. They ended up winning, but they did not cover the 17, unfortunately. What else do we have? Boston College on the money line that came through. That was a short spread. California -10. They only won by 3 against Arizona State. We had Marshall -10. Did Marshall lose? I think they might have won, but they didn't cover. So we had 3 early losses and then a bunch of winners in the afternoon. Oregon -21. They crushed Stanford. East Carolina underdog +10. That one came through. Georgia Southern money line. That was a short spread. They won. Notre Dame. That was a close one. Who they play? Duke. That was a close one. They came through. TCU was our only late game loss. -10. They actually lost that game outright. That was just unbelievable, that performance. Air Force -7. That was a blowout. We had 4 money line parlays to round it out. Wyoming, Washington, Western Michigan actually was an early game. I think that was only a 1 or 2 point spread, but I just took them on the money line. That was a winner as well. Alabama. Who Alabama played last week? Mississippi State. They won pretty easily. So like I said, a bunch of winners on this parlay. 15 plays for you guys. 11 of them came through. So that's what it's all about in the long shot parlays. Let's jump right into this week. Again, this is week 6. This is for games taking place October the 7th. Let's jump into it. So this time around, I typed it out for you guys so it's easier to read. You can see my tickets at the bottom of the screen, or at least a screenshot of the payout. So this is another 15 teamer. Again, it pays out over 30,000 if it wins. Plus, what is it? Plus 20,147 is the odds for this long shot parlay. These games should be pretty much in order as far as the time goes on when they start. All right, you guys know the drill. Pause the video, write these down, because I'm not going to spend too much time going through these games. I don't want to make this a super long video. I released this video late Friday night, so I don't want you guys spending too much time watching me break down these games. You can see our long shot record so far for the season, 29-16, 64%. It would be absolutely amazing if we can get to 70%, but the goal is definitely to stay above 60%, which is awesome. But we're early in the season, so let's keep that going. So again, I'm just going to run through these games, basically just read them out, and that will be it. So Maryland +24. They are on the road taking on Ohio State. Ohio State kind of flying under the radar. I don't hear a lot of people talking too much about Ohio State. They're ranked number 4, undefeated. Not too impressive this year. The one negative here is that they are coming off a bye week, so they've had some extra time to prepare. But Maryland's rolling right now as well. They're also undefeated, and they're going to be coming into this game ready to go, whereas Ohio State might take a little bit of time to get warmed up. So maybe even looking at Maryland in the first half could be a play as well. You know, Ohio State coming off a bye week could get off to a little bit of a sluggish start, but overall, I'm going with Maryland to stay close in this game. Maryland +24. Rutgers +17. In almost the exact same situation. You have the home team here in Wisconsin. Then coming off a bye, you have Rutgers coming in. And they have 1 loss on the season, that being to one of the best teams in the Big Ten in Michigan. So that definitely was expected. They did play a FCS team last week, which they completely rolled over. So that So that's basically a bye week for them, but at least they got to play. They were on the field. They're going to come into this game, again, ready to go. But Wisconsin's a team that changed up their offense to start the season. It's been a little bit inconsistent so far this year. Again, Rutgers is coming into this game rolling. Wisconsin coming off a bye week. Could get off to a little bit of a slow start, and they're really not the type of team this year to blow you away. So I like Rutgers to stay close, keep this game competitive. but Rutgers plus 17 is going to be another early morning play. Next, we're going to go with Louisiana at home. This is, depending on where you look, 1.5, 2-point spread. I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm going to take Louisiana on the money line. They're at home taking on Texas State. I think we're getting some value here. I think Texas State is a little bit overrated. You look at their numbers and it looks really good, but you look at who they played and it's a bunch of garbage. Louisiana's coming off a tough loss. They played a good Minnesota team on the road, so they're definitely stepping down in class here against Texas State. At home, I like Louisiana to bounce back and get the victory against an overrated Texas State team. Next, we're going to go with Bowling Green. Love the way Bowling Green's playing right now. They had a pretty shocking victory last week when they took out Georgia Tech on the road. Pretty much blew them out as big underdogs. Now they go on the road again against Miami of Ohio. And I'm just looking for them to keep that momentum going. They're big underdogs. Again, I'm going to take Bowling Green plus the 13 to keep that game close. Next, we're going to go with Kent State and Ohio under 50. Two teams here that just have trouble scoring the ball. Kent State, one of the worst teams in college football this year. Give me the under in that game. Florida minus 14 is the next play on here. They're at home taking on Vanderbilt. Florida coming off a tough loss last week. They pretty much got dominated by Kentucky. I'm looking for them to let out their frustrations here against a very bad, at least a bad defensively, Vanderbilt. I think Florida scores early and often in this game, and they should definitely win this game by a few touchdowns. So we are going with another underdog. We're going to take Tulsa plus 6 to keep this game close on the road against Florida Atlantic. Florida Atlantic is coming into this game. They're on the 3-game losing streak. They have some issues with the quarterback position and some injuries. Tulsa coming in, winning 2 in a row. We have two teams here going in the opposite direction. Give me Tulsa to keep this game close on the road. Next, we're going to go with one of the big games of the day with Kentucky and Georgia under 51. Kentucky looked pretty good last week. I mentioned them against Florida. But this team offensively has definitely been inconsistent. We know they have a really good, one of the best defenses in the country. Same with Georgia, of course, every year. Georgia's defense not as good as it has been the past couple years. Of course, I mean, some of the best defenses ever. And of course, a lot of players every year go to the NFL. But they reload. They have another great defense. Offensively, though, that is where they've kind of struggled this year. So we have two offenses here that I think gonna have some trouble scoring the ball against two of the best defenses in the country. So this is a huge game, and I think it's going to be a defensive battle. Give me the under. Kentucky, Georgia under 51. Next, we're going to go with ASU at home taking on Colorado. Coach Prime is coming to town, and I don't know if they're going to be ready for this heat. And I'm talking literally. It's going to be over 100 degrees at game time, so definitely advantage for Arizona State. Look, this Colorado team, obviously they got off to a super hot start. This team with a bunch of new players and coaches, you definitely expected them to struggle at some point in the season, and it's happening now. Arizona State was a mess to start the season, but they appear to be getting better and better each and every week. They got hit with the injury bug, especially at the quarterback position, but they were on the road last week against California, and they played well, only lost by 3 in a game where they were expected to lose by much more than that. I think this is going to be a tough game. Like I said, the weather is definitely an advantage for Arizona, and I think it's a field goal game either way. I'm going to take the points with ASU plus 7. Next, we're going to go with Miami minus 15. I mentioned Georgia Tech. They got embarrassed last week. Pretty much getting blown out at home by Bowling Green. I think they were favored in the 20s, and now they have to go on the road and take on a very, very good Miami team, and I don't see things getting much better for Georgia Tech. Miami should crush them, so I'm going to go with Miami minus the 15. Next, we're going to go with California plus 13. Again, California didn't look great last week against Arizona State. They were expected to win that game by a lot more, but the one thing they can hang their hat on is their defense. Really, really good defense, and they are definitely going to need to show up this week against Oregon State. The crowd's going to be fired up for this game. Night game in California. Ranked team coming to town. California is going to be ready to go. I think Oregon State, when it's all said and done, they find a way to win this game, but they haven't been as explosive offensively as I thought they would be. I like California at home to keep this game within single digits. And that is it for our main plays. And just for me to boost up the odds for this parlay, I threw in 4 money lines. We have Clemson. They are at home taking on Wake Forest. Love the way Clemson's playing right now. Can't see them losing that game at home. Michigan, they're on the road taking on Minnesota. Could be tough early on, but offensively, Minnesota just won't be able to keep up with Michigan. And then we have Ole Miss. They're at home taking on Arkansas. Should be another good game. SEC matchup. Just too much offense for Ole Miss. Arkansas won't be able to keep up. And then last but not least, USC in the nightcap at home against Arizona. Should be another easy win for USC. And as you can see down below, 15 team parlay plus 20,147. 150 pays over 30,000. So that is this week's week number 6 long shot parlay. This is attempt number 5. Again, we're hitting over 60% of these plays. Plug out your favorites, do something smaller. That is it. 15 plays for you guys for this college football Saturday. It's going to be a great day filled with a bunch of good games. And the Red River rivalry, or I think do they call it something else now? Red River Shootout? Whatever it's called, Oklahoma, Texas, they are going to start us off early in the morning. Definitely don't miss that game. It should be fun. Another ranked on ranked matchup, LSU, Missouri. I did not include that in the long shot parlay, but I definitely like LSU in that game. Missouri undefeated, a lot of pressure on them at home to keep that undefeated streak going, and LSU coming off that tough loss last week to Ole Miss. They're definitely going to come into that game hungry, but Missouri's playing well right now, and they're at home. It's going to be a great game. That's why I left it off the long shot parlay, but I'm definitely leaning towards LSU to get that W there. Anything else that stands out? Alabama. I left them off the long shot parlay. The number 11 ranked team going to Texas A&M. Always a tough place to play. Texas A&M always plays Alabama tough, especially at home. So we'll see if Alabama suffers another loss. It's only a 2-point spread. Interesting game there. And then, of course, Kentucky, Georgia. I mentioned that one already. I'm on the under. But that's going to be a tough one. Georgia, they look beatable this year. Can Kentucky go on the road? 2 5-0 teams. It's going to be a very good matchup. Notre Dame, Louisville, another ranked on ranked matchup. We are just loaded for Saturday. A bunch of great matchups. Have fun watching those games if you decide to do that. And then, of course, we got playoff baseball. Rangers, Orioles, Twins, Astros, Verlander on the mound, Phillies, Braves. NL East rivalry matchup there, and then Diamondbacks, Dodgers, NL West rivalry matchup there. Kershaw, Kelly on the mound, 2 all-star pitchers. So great day in baseball, great day in college football. I mean, what else can you ask for as a sports fan, and definitely as a sports betting fan? Lots of action out there. So good luck with whatever plays you guys do decide to put in. I hope you guys crush it out there. We're going to root on this long shot parlay. Maybe this is going to be the one that comes through for us. But if not, I definitely think most of these plays should come through. Other than that, if you want my best bets for Saturday in MLB and in college football, I'll have some money line parlays, some teaser plays, some straight bets as well. All that good stuff will be sent out to those of you who are a part of the village. If you want to receive that email, sign up at the website, jvosportspicks.com, and you will be good to go. Other than that, good luck with the giveaway. Don't forget, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, and I will be picking a winner in my next video. Thank you guys, as always, for joining me each and every time I put out a video, and I will see you guys soon. Good luck.